Imagine this. A massive wildfire is currently raging through the mountains north of Los Angeles, putting thousands of lives at risk and forcing residents to flee their homes. This isn't just another routine fire. It's part of a larger, deeply concerning pattern that has left much of the western United States on edge. And here's the kicker. Experts warn that conditions are only getting worse. So what makes this situation so alarming? And why should we all be paying attention? The Canyon Fire, as it's called, began on Thursday afternoon around 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time. By Friday, it had already scorched over 5,300 acres of land, an area larger than many small towns. This blaze didn't just grow steadily, it exploded in size, spreading faster than a football field every 2 seconds during its most intense phase. To put that into perspective, if this fire were left unchecked for just 25 minutes, it could consume an area the size of Central Park in New York City. That's how quickly things can spiral out of control. So far, at least 2 structures have been destroyed, according to Andrew Dowd, a spokesperson for the Ventura County Fire Department. The fire is currently about 25% contained, but the challenge ahead remains immense. Firefighters faced grueling conditions overnight when the fire was still completely uncontained. Fortunately, cooler temperatures and reduced winds gave in Los Angeles County alone, evacuation orders have been issued for 2,700 homes and 700 other structures, while an additional 14,000 residents and 5,000 structures are under evacuation warnings. Over in Ventura County, though sparsely populated, some areas are also under mandatory evacuation orders. Los Angeles County Supervisor Catherine Barger has urged residents to take these warnings seriously. In a public statement released Thursday, she highlighted the extreme danger posed by the combination of record-breaking heat and dangerously low humidity levels. If first responders tell you to leave, go, without hesitation, she stressed. Her words carry weight because they reflect the reality of modern wildfires. Flames can spread with terrifying speed, leaving little time for last-minute escapes. Looking ahead, firefighters are focusing on expanding containment lines and testing the measures put in place Thursday. But there's no denying that the odds are stacked against them. Friday's forecast predicts temperatures soaring into the upper 90s and even hitting triple digits, well above average for this time of year. Add persistent winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour and you've got a recipe for disaster. There's no rain in sight either, which means the region will stay tinder dry throughout the weekend. But here's where it gets controversial. While wildfires are nothing new to California, the frequency and intensity of these events are escalating due to human-driven climate change. Fossil fuel pollution continues to warm the planet, creating hazardous fire weather conditions more often than ever before. On top of that, weather whiplash, the rapid shift between droughts and heavy rains, is leaving behind plenty of dry vegetation, which acts as fuel for these infernos. Some might argue that natural factors play a role too. But can we really ignore the mounting evidence linking human activity to this crisis? What do you think? This isn't happening in isolation either. Just west of Castaic Lake, where the Canyon Fire is burning, lies the site of January's Hughes Fire, which burned 10,000 acres. Like the current fire, it spread rapidly thanks to strong winds and parched landscapes. Meanwhile, further north, the Gifford Fire, the largest wildfire of the year in California, has scorched nearly 100,000 acres and is only 15% contained. Smoke from that blaze has drifted south and east, severely impacting air quality across Southern California and Nevada, and the problem extends beyond state borders. In Arizona, the Dragon Bravo fire rages near the Grand Canyon, fueled by a lightning strike earlier this summer. It's now one of the largest fires in Arizona's history, destroying dozens of structures, including a historic lodge, and generating its own weather systems due to its sheer intensity. Similarly, Utah's Monroe Canyon Fire has consumed nearly 65,000 acres, making it the biggest wildfire in that state this year. Experts predict that wildfire season in the US is far from over. According to forecasts from the National Interagency Fire Center, the western states will remain the epicenter of wildfire activity through at least September. With such dire projections, it's clear that communities need to prepare and fast. But preparation alone may not be enough unless we address the root causes driving these catastrophic events. So here's my question to you. How can we balance immediate action with long-term solutions to protect both people and the environment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say.